Did you know that China built the world's largest high-speed rail network in just 20 years? More than the rest of the world combined. That's right, China's journey to mastering high-speed rail is one of the most remarkable stories of modern infrastructure development. But how did they do it? And why did they choose high-speed rail over airplanes, especially when countries like the US rely so heavily on air travel? In this video, we're going to dive into the untold story of how China not only caught up to the world's rail leaders, but actually became the global leader in the field. We'll explore the bold decisions, the challenges, and the innovations that helped shape China's high-speed rail network. You'll also learn why China's government prioritized rail over air travel and how this decision is impacting the world today. From zero to world leader in high-speed rail. Imagine a country with no high-speed trains and a transportation system that was still stuck in the past. That was China in the early 2000s. Travel between major cities like Beijing and Shanghai was slow and unreliable, relying on outdated, conventional trains. But then, in the early 2000s, everything changed. China decided to build the world's largest high-speed rail network, and in just 2 decades, it's become a reality. Today, China's network covers over 40,000 kilometers, more than 2/3 of the global total. The journey began in 2004, when China made the decision to invest in high-speed rail, realizing that its growing economy needed a more efficient and sustainable transportation system. The first breakthrough came in 2008 with the opening of the Beijing-Tianjin line. This wasn't just a technical achievement, it was a symbolic milestone, marking China's serious commitment to creating a modern rail network. But how did China manage to go from zero to leader in such a short time? The answer lies in a combination of visionary planning and smart strategies. One of China's most innovative moves was purchasing an old, outdated German IC-1 locomotive. While it wasn't the cutting-edge model at the time, it provided Chinese engineers with a crash course in the technology behind high-speed trains. By studying foreign systems, China could leapfrog traditional stages of development and move straight into building its own world-class trains. In the years that followed, China worked to develop its own high-speed rail technology. In 2008, the CRH trains, China Railway High Speed, debuted. These trains, combining German, Japanese, and Chinese innovations, became the backbone of China's rail system. In 2011, China's Beijing-Shanghai line became the world's fastest commercial train, reaching speeds of 300 kilometers per hour. By 2015, China surpassed 20,000 kilometers of track, making it the undisputed leader in the high-speed rail industry. But China's journey wasn't just about speed. It was about persistence, determination, and a belief that they could build something bigger and better than anything the world had seen before. Why China chose high-speed rail? While countries like the US focused on expanding their air travel infrastructure, China made a different choice: high-speed rail. So why did China prioritize trains over planes? The answer lies in geography, population, and sustainability. China's landmass is vast, but it's also one of the most densely populated countries in the world. With over 1.4 billion people, air travel was simply not an efficient solution. Airports are often located far from city centers, requiring long commutes. Plus, the cost of air travel can be prohibitive, especially for everyday commuters. High-speed rail offered an affordable and much more convenient alternative. Trains in China travel at speeds of up to 350 kilometers per hour, cutting down travel times between cities like Beijing and Shanghai from over 10 hours to just 4 hours. More importantly, China's high-speed rail system offers a greener alternative to air travel. Unlike airplanes which burn fossil fuels, China's high-speed trains run on electricity, and much of that power comes from renewable sources. Another major advantage of high-speed rail is its ability to connect remote and regional cities to major economic hubs. This has had a massive impact on China's regional development. Cities that were once isolated now have access to larger markets and job opportunities. It's been a huge driver of economic growth and social mobility. In contrast, the US has continued to rely heavily on air travel for long distances. But as we've seen, air travel has its own issues: high costs, environmental impact, and congestion. China's decision to focus on rail instead of expanding its air infrastructure is a long-term vision that has paid off, allowing for greater sustainability and better connectivity across the country. China's high-speed rail technology exports. As China's domestic high-speed rail network flourished, another surprising development began to unfold. The country started exporting its rail technology to the world. What started as a national project quickly turned into a global phenomenon. In fact, China's rail system is not just about serving its own citizens, it's setting the standard for other countries looking to modernize their infrastructure. One of the most prominent examples of China's high-speed rail export success is the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed rail line in Indonesia. Now completed and operating smoothly, this line is a testament to China's ability to deliver cutting-edge rail technology abroad. It connects the Indonesian capital, Jakarta, to the industrial hub of Bandung, cutting travel time between the two cities from over 3 hours to just around 40 minutes. This project is the first high-speed rail system in Southeast Asia, and it's being built entirely with Chinese technology, showcasing their expertise and ability to deliver projects on time and on budget. Countries like Turkey, Russia, and others across Southeast Asia and Africa have followed suit, with Chinese companies winning contracts to build their own high-speed rail systems. The appeal of China's rail technology lies not only in its advanced design, but also in its affordability compared to European or Japanese models. For developing nations, the ability to modernize infrastructure at a lower cost is a significant advantage. China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, a global infrastructure development plan, has also played a crucial role in spreading China's high-speed rail technology. By financing and building rail projects in BRI partner countries, China is further cementing its position as a global leader in transportation infrastructure. This export of rail technology isn't just about profit, it's a strategic move that enhances China's influence on the global stage. As countries around the world look to improve their own transportation networks, China's leadership in high-speed rail could very well set the global standard for sustainable and efficient travel. China's high-speed rail success is a story of bold decision-making and unmatched ambition. In just 2 decades, China has built the world's largest and most advanced rail network, transforming its economy and connecting millions of people. With its growing export of rail technology to other countries, China is setting a new global standard for sustainable transportation. It's clear that this is just the beginning. High-speed rail could very well become the future of global transportation. Do you think this is the future of travel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more videos on China's rise as a global superpower.